Hello, snakes. Welcome to your Earth astrology reading for the month of May. I'm using the Spirit of the Wheel Oracle for the overall theme for the month. And then I'm going to be doing the Crow spread, but I'm going to be using the Sacred Forest Oracle for the initial spread. And then I'm going to clarify with the Crow Tarot. So let's see what is going on for the snakes for the month of May. Okay, so starting with the overall theme for the snakes, we have the blue moon, which says mastery, recognition, and evolution. So the snakes are evolving, they are leveling up. And I do find it interesting, snakes, that you do have the blue moon, just because May does have a blue moon. We have a full moon on the 1st and a full moon on the 30th of May. So we do have a blue moon this month. So this is going to be a very powerful month. Again, you are stepping up, you are mastering something. All right, next we go to your heart energy. And I don't think you could have a better card in your heart energy. We start with the Wild Rose Fairy, love. So the snakes have love in their hearts, and I'm going to date myself here, but the word twitterpated is coming to mind right now. We are in spring, just celebrating the start of, of growing things. And again, I feel like there is a lot of love um, with the snakes. And again, you are really seeing love for what it is right now. But let's clarify the Wild Rose Fairy. Oops, wrong deck. Sorry about that. There we go. All right. With the Wild Rose Fairy, love, we have the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords is my card of forgiveness. Okay, so again, yes, there is a lot of love. And again, I think part of that mastery and recognition is perhaps seeing where you do need to forgive, whether this is forgiving somebody else or forgiving yourself for something. But either way, forgiveness is very much necessary this month. And once you have those swords out of your heart, then there's just going to be so much room for more love to come in. All right, next we go to your current energy. And here we have the meandering pathway flow. So this is the energy that is around you right now. This is the energy that is kind of creating your mood. And I do kind of like this because it is a card of just going with the flow. And again, I feel like that's what the snakes are doing right now, is just going with the flow. But let's clarify the meandering pathway. So with the meandering pathway, we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, so Queen of Swords is a card of boundaries. And so even though it is great and I do love going with the flow, I would also say with the Queen of Swords here, that there does need to be some boundaries. And I would say these are personal boundaries, not boundaries with other people, but boundaries with yourself. Again, with that mastery, I really do feel like the snakes are mastering themselves this month, right? So again, make sure that you are not just wandering aimlessly. I would say make sure you have a clear direction as to where you are going and clear boundaries as well. All right, next we go to the area of your crossing energy. And here you have bear spirit healing. So your crossing energy is what can either help you or hinder you. And the bear spirit is, again, healing. So obviously, yes, doing some healing, especially of the heart, this month will be very, very beneficial for you, especially, healing your heart of any self-inflicted wounds, especially, I feel. But let's clarify the bear spirit. So with the bear spirit, we have the Ten of Wands. So this is, tens are endings in the tarot. And the Ten of Wands is a card of the end of heavy burdens, right? So I feel like, definitely this lack of forgiveness, these swords in your heart, have been weighing you down, have been, quite burdensome. But with healing your heart, with the act of forgiveness, again, you are going to be putting these burdens down. Then we go to the area of your hopes and your fears. And here we have the aspen spirit, which is courage. And it's also, there's butterflies on this card. Butterflies are always transformation, and we are in a period of transformation. Um, Collectively right now. But I do feel like there is fear that you may not have the courage to heal, that you may, but I would say that you probably do. But let's clarify that aspen spirit. All right. So with the Aspen Spirit, we have the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is a card of something being dead, done, and over with. But it is also a card of blessings in disguise. So I would say again, have courage. I do feel like you have the courage. And again, if there needs to be an ending right now, again, have the courage to let the ending happen, because you will definitely feel more aligned afterwards, and you will definitely see the blessings afterwards. And then we go to your grounding energy. And this is interesting here. So, this is the energy that keeps you centered and connected. And the snakes, you have storm spirit, chaos. So, again, there could be some chaos, there could be some endings. Um, but again, whatever this storm is, whatever this chaos is, this is meant to clear out old energy, okay? Energy that you no longer need anymore. So, and again, you snakes are very, like, of all the signs in the Earth astrology, you are definitely the most adaptable. So, in this aspect, you will definitely have to go with the flow, but within your boundaries, as we talked about before. But, like, there's an old saying coming to mind where, some people dance in the rain, other people just get wet. Okay, Spirit is asking you to dance in the rain. All of this, any storms that are happening right now, again, these are good storms. These are meant to clear the energy. So dance in the rain. All right. With the storm spirit, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles is a card of quality work. And again, I do feel like, there is going to be work. This storm is going to come in. It could be a little bit devastating, and there's always a little bit of cleanup to do afterwards, right? But again, Spirit is asking you to, clean up and rebuild after this storm with a happy heart. And then we go to lessons from the past. And here we have standing stones, passage. So this card is all about a rite of passage. And again, I feel like you have, this is kind of saying you've weathered storms like this before, is kind of what I am feeling right now, right? So again, if you are struggling through a storm right now, look to the past, look to the storms that you have weathered in the past. And how did you deal with those storms in the past? Use these lessons for this storm. But let's clarify the standing stones. All right, with the standing stones, we have the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles is a card of, well, it's a foundational card. And I feel like, Spirit is saying, like, no matter what storm is raging, you have a solid foundation. And again, even if you have to rebuild after this storm, you still have that solid foundation. Next, we go to external forces, energy that enters without invitation. So here you have the stag spirit, leadership. And again, you are going through a period of mastery, and you are going through a period of evolution. So first of all, I feel like you snakes could be stepping into a leadership role, or a leadership role could be put on you. Um, but I'm also getting something, and again, this could be for some, but not all. I also feel like there could be a person who again, you are mastering yourself and you are leveling up, right? This stag may not like it, and they may try to be um, dominant. So just watch for that energy. But let's clarify that stag spirit. All right, with the stag spirit, we have the Nine of Wands. So this is a card of um, experimentation, right? This is a card that says don't give up. And again, like I said, you are in a period of mastery right now. So don't give up. And again, especially if you have somebody that comes in and wants to try and tell you what you should do, how you should do it, yada, 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 all that stuff. This you are mastering yourself. This is not about somebody else telling you what to do. This is about you learning how to do it yourself. And then we come to the outcome. And here we have the foggy bog patience. Again, yes, mastery does take patience. Evolution does take patience. So be very patient with yourself. Be very kind and compassionate to yourself as you are going through these changes. But let's clarify the patience card. All right. With the patience card, we have the Page of Pentacles. So again, that Page of Pentacles is a card of studiousness. It's a card of learning. And again, like I said, you are learning. You are learning that mastery. You are learning that patience. And I also feel like the Page of Pentacles can also be a card of receiving good news. So again, I also feel that if you are patient this month, there could be good news that comes in for you by the end of the month. So I love it. Really good reading. Uh, for May Snakes, thank you so much for joining me. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, all that wonderful YouTube stuff. It really does help the channel, and I do appreciate it. Also, just to let everybody know, I do live readings every morning, Monday to Friday at 8 o'clock in my Facebook group, which is Rising Hawk Tarot and Oracle. But you can also find my business page, Rising Hawk Tarot and Spiritual Services, where you can check out other services that I offer. All right, have a great month, snakes, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.